Hello everyone, I'm Tara, the dance doctor. Welcome to my channel. Today I've made a 4-part bachata routine for you, including arm styling, body movement, footwork, and turns. Each part of this routine can be practiced on its own, but at the end I do combine all 4 parts to make one long routine. Part of the reason that I love using routines as a teaching tool is because for the greater part of my dancing career, I only danced routines. I never really danced socially because I was a competitive ballroom dancer, but I found that learning through routines and the repetition that it provides and the ability that it gives you to really refine your movements, it has really helped me now fully express myself when I am dancing socially. And apart from that, it's fun to always be adding new movements into your repertoire. So because this is a longer video, I am going to put timestamps in the description box below so that if you want to skip ahead to something or go back and repeat something, you can easily find those sections of the video just by clicking on the timestamp. We're going to get right into the lesson. I just want to remind you to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications so that you can see when I upload more stuff like this. Now let's get dancing. The first part of the routine that we're going to learn today is the arm styling portion. So I'll demonstrate the entire thing first, and then I'll teach it in parts facing away from the camera so that you can follow along. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, tap, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, and 1, 2, 3, tap. So that's the whole arm styling section. So now let's go through it piece by piece. The first part, I'm taking my elbows behind me and then making a circle going forward. So I go back to go in front, and then I'm going to cross under my chin, and on 4, I'm just going to do a little chin lift. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try it with the feet. So I'm starting with my right foot, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second part of this, from where our hands are here and our chin went up, is we're going to go and 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, so with my right arm, I'm here, I'm going up on and bringing my left hand down on and. And 1, 2, and I'm going to wrap my left hand around my waist and bring my right hand to the back of my neck with my elbow up. So again, I'm here with my hands on my chin, and I go and 1, 2, 3, tap. Now, what the feet are doing at this point is they're doing a stationary basic, so I go 1, 2, 3, tap. I'm just rocking from foot to foot after I step out with my left on 1. The hip is going to come up, 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 tap. So generally when we do our Cupid motion, we're taking the hip, angling it down, but this is a stylized step, so we're going up, 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 tap. Okay? So now let's try that with the arms. So I go and 1, 2, 3, tap. Again, hands under the chin, and I go 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay? Now from the beginning, I go 1, 2, 3, chin, and 1, 2, 3, tap. The next thing that I'm going to do from here is just bring my right hand, right elbow around in front. So I've got my right hand on the back of my neck. I'm just bringing my elbow over and in front, and I end up with my hand on the left side of my neck. And all I'm doing as I do that is a basic to the right. And I go 1, 2, 3, tap. One more time. I'm here. 1, 2, 3, tap. And then the last thing that I'm going to do from here is I'm going to slide my hands. So this one's over on my waist and this one's on my shoulder. I slide my hands 1, 2, and then I come down 3, tap. And I'm going to end up with my fingers facing down on the crest of my hip. The heel of my hand is on the crest of my hip. So I finished here and I went to the left. 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, so I'll do that facing away from you. So we're here and we go. 1, 2, 3, tap. Let's try the entire thing a few times without music, and then we'll do it with music. I'm going to start from a basic. So I go 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Arms come in front. 2, 3, tap. And 1, 2, 3, tap. Around. 2, 3, tap. And open. 2, 3, slide down. Let's do that again from a basic. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2. Here we go. Around. 2, 3, chin. And 1, 2, 3, tap. And around. 2, 3, tap. And open. 2, 3, tap. One more time. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3. We go. Around. 2, 3, chin. And 1, 2, 3, tap. And 1, 2, 3, tap. And open. 2, 3, tap. Now let's try it with music. 5, 6. We'll start with the basic. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and basic. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. And open, 2, 3, down, basic. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, chin. 1, 2, 3, and. And open, 2, 3, down. Last time. Here we go. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. And 1, 2, 3, down. Okay, so the second section of our bachata routine today is our body action section. So I'm going to demonstrate it for you, the whole thing, and then I'll break it down and I'll do it facing away from you. So we're going to assume that we just finished our arm section, although like I said at the beginning of this video, we can do all of these pieces individually because we're putting them together at the end of the video. I'm going to start this section with my hands here as if I just finished this movement. So I'm going to do a hip roll. So I go 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I pretty much stay in place for the entire body section part. The only thing I'm doing with my feet, I'm stepping out with my right in the beginning, then I stay there, I do all my body actions, and then I brush my right foot into the left at the end. So the first action that I'm going to do is a hip roll. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So all I'm doing is taking my pelvis to the right, back, left, front, and back to the right where I started. So with the counts, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, step out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm actually going to let my hands creep up to my rib cage, and I'm going to have my fingers facing forward, and I've got the heel of the hand on my rib. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to send my rib cage left, right, left, and then I'm going to turn an eighth of a turn so that my torso, my chest is facing the corner. So I went left, right, left, turn. And all with my hands on my ribs as if my hands are what's moving my rib cage. Okay, so from the beginning I go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, change. Now from here, I'm going to do a body roll, starting with my chest and coming down to a sit. And I want to make this sit pretty exaggerated because I have a lot of time here. So I'm going to go out and sit. So I'm really putting my buns over my left heel. And from here, I'm going to do a reverse body roll. So I'm going to start with my hips coming forward, then my rib cage coming up and over, and I'm going to send my chest forward with an arched back, and then I'm going to come up and brush my right foot in. Okay, so I'll do the whole thing a few times slowly, and then we'll try it with music. So I go hip roll, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Body roll, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when I do 7, I feel like there's this little rebound action that my chest hits a point and then it comes back up, and that is what helps me bring my right foot in. Let's do it a couple more times. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's try it with music. We go. Start with the basic 6. Ready and go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, and basic. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 7 and 1. Here we go again. And basic. Here we go again. Last time. Here we go. Okay, so the next section of our bachata routine today is the footwork section. So I'll demonstrate it again and then I'll teach it in pieces. So we'll assume that our hands are here because we just finished our reverse body roll and came up. And I go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Okay, so now the first part of this is just a syncopated basic. So I'm going, instead of doing side together, side tap, because it's syncopated, I'm going side together, side, tap. And that's all it is. So I go 1 and 2 and 3, tap. One more time, and 1 and 2 and 3, tap. Okay, so now from here, I'm I go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So now from the beginning, I go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. The next section, after I finish my 1 and tap, 2 and tap, is rock and rock and rock, tap. So I'm rocking back and forth. I'm keeping my spine between my feet. I'm not moving onto my left foot every time I move because this is a very fast movement, so you won't have time to dance it like that. So I go 1 and side and forward, tap. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is side tap, side, step. Again, I go side tap, side, step. Let's do the whole thing now. So I'll start with the basic. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1 and tap, 2 and tap. Rock and rock and rock, tap, side, step. So that I'm ready to go with my right into my next movement. Let's do it a few more times and then we'll try it with music. So I go 1, 2, 3, tap, here we go, ready, and 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side and tap, rock and rock and rock, tap, side, step. And basic. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, here we go again. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side and tap, 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1 and 2 and 3, step. One more time, and we go. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7. We go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side and tap, 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side, step. Now let's try it with music. 5, 6, let's start with the basic, here we go, and 1. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side and tap, rock, 2, 3, tap, 1 and 2 and 3, step. Basic. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side and tap, rock, 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 tap, step. 1, 2, 3. Here we go again. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side and tap, 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side, step. 1. Last time, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side and tap, 1 and 2 and 3, tap, side, step, and basic. So the last section of our bachata routine today is the turning section. So I'll demonstrate the whole thing facing you and then we'll break it down and I'll do it facing away. I do want to say really quickly that the first turn that I do in this section is a double turn, and you are welcome, if the double turn is too fast for you or too difficult for you, you're welcome to do it as a single turn. I'm not going to go through it as a single turn, but just know that if the double turn is too much, you can do the same, the rest of the routine the same, and just do a single turn in the beginning. So it looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, so now I'll demonstrate it in pieces facing away from you. So with the double turn, it's the same concept as doing a single turn. 1, 2, 3, tap. But similar to the syncopated basic that we did in the last section of this routine, I'm just making my feet move a little bit faster, and because my feet are moving faster, I can do more turns. So I go 1 and 2 and 3, tap. So each time I bring my feet together, I'm doing a full turn. So again, I go 1 and 2 and 3, tap. Now from here, I'm going to do a rock step forward, rock, step, quarter turn, tap. So I do a quarter turn to the left. So I go rock forward on the left, back, side, tap. And now from here, I'm going to rock to the side with my right, rock, step. I'm going to come all the way around, step, tap. So on the rock step, I do a quarter turn, side, tap. And then here I'm preparing to do a 3/4 turn to finish what I started. 1, 2, 3, tap. So I do my quarter turn to the left, I rock with my right, and then I do another 3/4 turn to the left, step, tap. And the last turn that we're going to do in this section is an outside turn. So I'm stepping with my left, but turning to the right. 1, 2, 3, tap. Again, I'll do that turn. So normally, when we step with our left, we turn to the left. That's an inside turn. But we're going to mix it up a little bit and do an outside turn. So I'm stepping with my left, but I'm turning my shoulders to my right. 1, 2, 3, tap. And again, I'm going to step to the side, together, side, tap. That's the footwork of that turn. Okay? So now let's do the whole turning section a few times, and then we will try it with music. So I start with my basic. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, ready to turn. 1 and 2 and 3, tap. I go rock, step, side, tap, side, finish the turn, tap, and outside turn, side, tap. Basic 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, outside 2, 3, tap, and basic. Here we go again, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, and basic. Last time, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap. Now let's try it with music. And again. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, and outside turn. Last time. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so now that we've learned each section individually, I'm going to put them together into one long routine for you. So I'll first demonstrate what that looks like, and then I will do it facing away so that you can follow along. So I'm going to start with my basic. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, arms, 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2 and 3, and 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm ready to go back into my basic. Okay, so now let's do that slowly a few times so you can get used to the transitions connecting each section, and then we'll try it with music. So I go with my basic. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7. Arms, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and roll, 2, 3, 4, ribs, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and feet, 1 and 2, 3, tap, 5 and tap, 6 and tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Sorry, step. Now I'm going to turn. So this is probably the most difficult transition. I do step, tap, step, tap, step, step, and then I'm ready to go into my turn. So let's just practice that. Step, tap, step, tap, step, step, and turn, 2, 3, tap, rock, 2, 3, tap, side, turn, tap, and outside, turn, side, tap. Let's try the whole thing a few more times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, arms. We go. 1, 2, 3, chin, and 1, 2, 3, tap. Round, 2, 3, and open, 2, 3, and roll, 2, 3, and ribs, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and feet, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1 and tap, 2 and tap, 1 and 2 and 3, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, step. We turn, 2, 3, and rock, 2, 3, and side, turn, outside, turn, and basic. Here we go again, arms. 1, 2, 3, chin, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, open, 5, 6, 7, roll, 1, 2, 3, and rib, 2, 3, and roll. Come up, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, tap, side, and tap, cross, tap, side, step, turn, 2, 3, tap, rock, and side, turn, and outside, turn. Last time. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, with the arms. 1, 2, 3, chin, and 1, 2, 3, wrap, and 1, 2, 3, and open, 2, slide down. Roll, 2, 3, ribs, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, tap, side, and tap, cross, side, cross, tap, step, turn, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, we go side, turn, tap, and outside, turn, tap. Now let's try it with music. 6, 5, 6, ready, basic, 1. Here we go with the arms. And basic. Here we go again.